Charlie Kirk stood tall, a thunderous voice of unyielding conviction, his conservatism a blazing flag planted firmly in the ground. He championed a vision that clashed with mine, denying a woman's right to choose, dismissing the hard-won fight for LGBTQ plus equality, brushing aside the deep wounds of systemic racism as mere shadows. His patriotism, cloaked in stars and stripes, often felt like a wall, not a bridge, dividing us into camps of us and them. To me, his ideas were misguided, even perilous. Yet I have no doubt he burned with the fire of his truth, believing his America was the one worth fighting for. But to silence that voice with a bullet, to shatter a life with lead and rage, that is an abomination, a wound on the soul of our nation. The 20th century weeps from its graves, Martin Luther King Jr., dreaming of justice from a mountaintop, gunned down, Bobby Kennedy, kindling hope in despair's shadow, slain, Malcolm X carving a path through fire felled, John Lennon singing of a world without borders, murdered on his doorstep, Harvey Milk advocating love against hate, cut down. These were not flawless saints, but human souls, bold, flawed, daring to challenge the world. And for what? For the crime of speaking, dreaming, believing, a single shot, a hollow echo, and they were gone. You don't murder a person because their words burn your ears or break your worldview. You don't erase them because his or her truth challenges yours. That is savagery, the death knell of the very freedom we claim to cherish. A nation's strength isn't forged in the silence of its enemies, but in the clash of ideas, on protest lines, in debate halls, in the unyielding roar of voices refusing to be stilled. We fight with words, not weapons. We build understanding, not graves. In a country torn by hate, where division festers like an open wound, let us be clear. True victory is outlasting rage, not outgunning it. If we surrender to the bullet, we don't just lose a life. We lose the heart of what makes us free. Charlie Kirk's murder is a tragedy that transcends politics. A young life stolen, a family left in pieces, a nation staring into the abyss of its own rage. This is not just their loss, it's ours. From college campuses to city streets, the specter of political violence haunts us all. No one is safe when words are answered with gunfire. We must stop this spiral. We must reject the blood on the ballot, the shattered podiums, the echoes of single shots that threaten to define us. America, pause, reflect, choose change over chaos. I call on every heart listening, left, right, or in between, to condemn this violence. Gun-fueled hate has no place in our future. Let's honor the fallen, not with more division, but with a fierce commitment to dialogue, to bridges, to life. My deepest sympathies to Mr. Kirk's family and my unyielding resolve to a nation that must rise above its darkest impulses. Thank you for listening.